Hello, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. I am starting in this junk journal, Trashy junk journal. This is definitely one of my favorites that I've made. So I got a page all picked out. This is just like a scrappy paper that I had used to test my stamps on and things, and did a little painting, whatever, put a little paint on. So what I'm working on today, I'm going to do like a travel theme page. I found, I didn't realize I had this 12 by 12 scrapbooking, like the iris storage thing with like 5 paper pads in it. It's not with the rest of my scrapbooking paper. It was up with my like, my different things. I have those storages with different themes in them kind of thing. Like I have one for my travel, have one for New York City kind of thing, like different things that I'll be making journals for or have journals for. Yeah, but this was up there with those instead of in with my scrapbooking paper. So I want to say Deb got me this, and I want to say it came from the dollar store, but I mean, it's really nice, especially if it came from the dollar store. But yeah, maybe she got it for me or I got it for her. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, I think that's how that came about. So yeah, I pulled out, I'm going to work with this picture. Isn't that great? But I cut it out. I already cut it out because I'm like, you guys don't need to watch me do that. And I pulled out a few different pages of patterns. This, I never use word background scrapbooking paper, so I'm making myself do it today. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is actually, I've decided I'm going to cut the continents out. And I'll show you, I'm going to glue them to make them pop. And I'm doing this first before I put a background on because, yeah, I'm going to, when I glue these onto the background, they're going to need a little bit of time to dry. I'll show you why, because the background paper is weird. Or it's not even really paper. Just a minute. Oh, my lights, oh, I moved the light, that's why. Okay. You guys see better? Hopefully you can see better. It's a little shadowy, sorry. I forgot I moved one of my lights and didn't put it back. Okay. So I figure I'm gonna use the scrapbooking paper. It's not something I do a whole lot when I journal. And then I will embellish it with a few other little things. Okay, so at first I thought of this paper. I'll put it on and cut it out again around it. But I don't know, this is really thin sticker paper, and I think it's going to be a pain to cut out even, because like the paper it's on is super thin. But this is some sticker paper I got from Dollarama, and I think it's going to work a lot better. Now, is this paper going to stick to this? No idea. But I'm going to use the art glitter glue because I'm pretty sure glue stick wouldn't hold. So I'm going to try it with art glitter glue. Will it hold? Who knows? So for the art glitter glue, you don't have to put much, just a little bit. That's why I kind of leave like the tip of this a little bit clogged. Like I shove the needle in there, but that's it. Like I don't usually take the tip off and clean it out from the inside, if that makes sense, because I don't want it coming out like super flow. Okay. I was trying this out a while ago to see if they both fit, and I forget how I did it. It was like this. Yep. Oh, you gotta move up. Okay. Okay, that seems to have grabbed. That's a good sign. Where is Australia? Have I already lost Australia? I did too, didn't I? Oh no, there it is. I'm like, good God. We're like 2 minutes in and I've already lost Australia. Sorry to any of my Australian viewers. Okay. There. And I'm only going to do like a little border like I left for the white around. It does feel like it's grabbing on there good, so that's a good sign. Okay. There, and I'll set this aside and we will work on the background. So I was kind of thinking maybe just kind of like, I don't know, doing maybe kind of strips. This fits perfectly too. Like, look at this. This paper is almost the exact size. Like I could glue that on there and have to trim very little, but I don't want to do just just, you know, 2 full pages or whatever. I do want to rip it, I think. Take off these little things and imagine I'll work those in somehow. It's funny because some of these pages I would never use, like that. And this I do not like, but I'm going to make it work. Okay. I don't know. I might have to go in the paper pad and get some more, but I'm just going to kind of do that maybe. If that works. Going to put, oh wait, no, I don't want to put it down yet because I tore it. So what's underneath it. Okay, this. I could cut it and it would save me like that little bit, but I ain't gonna bother. So what I am gonna do, I just need a piece of scrap paper here. Here, no, you know what? I'm just gonna use my glue pad, if that makes sense. Because what I'm gonna do is, it's easier, if you're doing a full page, I find it easier if you glue the page itself instead of the sheet that's going onto the page. So in this case, I am using the extreme glue stick to make the initial bond. The first page I put down stick because I'll be adding other stuff to it, so it'll have some weight. So I want to make sure it stays. Oh, and I am doing like the 2 pages. So this is in the middle of a signature. And I'm not going to go over the threads, the binding string. Yeah, that would just make it weird and it wouldn't fold close right. And so this is a little bit looser now because I took some pages out, but that's fine. I don't really care. If you really cared, you could, you know, redo it, but rebind it. Okay, it's sticking up a little on the edge, so I'm going to put a little bit of art glitter glue in here. Just a little bit. Yeah, I really got to start using my scrapbooking paper more. I had like, 5 paper pads in there that I completely forgot I had. It's like, oh, I just got to get making more journals. I think the next one I'm going to make is a bee journal because I've had a bunch that I've wanted to make on my list and bee has been on there for a while. So yeah, I think I will. I was kind of thinking of maybe making it a little golden book, but I don't have a bee themed little golden book. But I do have, I believe, a couple other books that I had set aside that would make good covers. All right. Still not completely stuck down, is it? It's funny. Sticking to the plastic sticker paper is easier than sticking scrapbook paper to printer paper. It's like, why? Why? Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little. Nah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's always exciting to start a new journal. I mean, especially one that I made, right? I can't wait to fill this baby. Today I did a lot of sorting. Like I had some bins of things that I'm like, okay, this is stuff I want to put in journals, like personal stuff, mementos and things like that, like different events I've been to and things like that, trips I've taken. So I sorted all of that, all of my memorabilia and travel stuff and everything. So yeah, I'm excited to get started on that soon. Why are you not gluing good? Maybe it's the humidity in here. I find sometimes that does really affect things. The humidity in my studio. If it's too dry in here, which my husband does keep the dehumidifier pumped up, so but we are getting to the end of summer, so I will be able to, or the humidity will get better. Actually, the dehumidifier is already turning itself off quite a bit. Like, it's not running all the time. Okay. Art glitter glue is good because it grabs quick and dries pretty fast. The whole grabs quick thing, though, that's a big selling point for me. If I don't get to sit there and hold it, or, you know, flip it or whatever. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, it's lifted up a little bit. The glue stick. Love. Okay, do I want to use more of this page? Maybe I do, because then I'll frame it in, right? Let's see. We'll see how it looks. In that case, should I put more of this one? Let me see. I could put another one, but that's going to look weird. Yeah, I think I'll do that sheet. Again, that color. Pattern, color, you know. I think it'll be more, yeah, more cohesive. And then these will kind of frame it in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks great. Yeah, see what I mean? This is kind of a... Or no, actually. I made a video. I took some pages out of this because when I went to work in it, it was too thick. Yeah, but that's that video won't be posted yet by the time I post this. So no, you don't see what I mean, but I guess you see what I mean, but you didn't get the first part of it yet. Yeah, when I made these, I had put 10 sheets of paper per signature with 6 signatures. So yeah, it's going to be, it makes it bulky to work on. And I'm like, yeah, once I get things on those signatures, it's going to be too much. It's going to make it way too bulky, which is fine in the smaller, thinner ones I made, the smaller, thinner journals, trashy journals. But where's my, yeah, brayer. Let's do that. Okay. All right. We'll cut this off. Trimming the excess. It was a lovely day today. We've had a bit of cold weather. We're almost down to single digits, actually. I think tonight it's predicted it might go down to 9 degrees, which is absolutely crazy. That's cold. But today it was, I think it got up around 20, so that's nice. It's not, you know, the crazy heat wave we had, but it's still nice. I was able to sit out on the deck this morning and have my coffee and do a little bit of painting. Although I'm still drinking that same coffee. I have an iced coffee because, you know, I get busy and then I forget to drink it. So I kind of just carry it around with me all day. Like, I was in here sorting for a few hours here in the studio, and I don't think I took a single drink of coffee. I drank some this morning, but yeah, it's almost gone. There. Yeah, I think I like that. Maybe that would have been better slid over a little bit because it's a little bit wider, but that doesn't really matter. I just need to let it go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be all super symmetrical. Sometimes things like that bug me. It's like, nope, you gotta let it go. Especially if it's just in my own journals for my own thing, you know? It's not like this is something that I'm giving to somebody or something. What is it Possum Patty says? Leave perfection at the door. Where's my scissors? Oh, there they are. Just a little sticking out down there and across here. How cute is that, right? Isn't that pretty? And I have these little jiggies I can use too, the little tops of the pages. Okay. Now, maybe we'll attempt this. Oh, I have a little bit of, if you can see the little glue. Oh yeah, it wipes right off. I kind of figured it would. Maybe I'll use my smaller scissors. It makes more sense. So this, I mean, it's just going to be a little outline around it, but it's like, it's foil, metallic foil, so it's really going to pop. Yeah, unfortunately, the pink one is a little thin, and plus, it wasn't quite the right color to work with these. These are a little muted, and that's like a hot pink. So I thought this is beautiful, and it matches, you know, like these two colors, so. I could have went in, this was just like a random sheet floating in my fancy paper bin, but there's actually a package of these in there. I could have gone in after it and seen if there were other colors, but I kind of like this blue. And then I also went through my travel folder and picked out some ephemera and some words. And I also went through my little washi tape container, little basket on my desk. I didn't allow myself to go through the full big washi bin. I'm just trying to use the container on my desk. It's got a selection of washi tapes, both carded and on rolls for the month of August. And then come September 1st, I switch it out for some other ones. So yeah, I was like, yeah, if I go into the washi, like my box of washi, I'm going to be in there forever trying to, you know, haul out all this tape. So I just went through the little one. So yeah, not only is that a good idea to put on my desk to make me use washi tape, it's a good time saver too. Because yep, I would definitely have gone through all of my washi. Okay, so we got the Americas and Greenland. Okay, there. And I'm going to come back. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to cut out most of the outline before I come and do this because it's really delicate. So if I cut it like halfway through, there's a good chance I would have, you know, accidentally bent it, or, you know, I don't think it would tear off. Not with the, not with it on this. Oh, doesn't it look cool, guys? That looks so cool. I love it. Okay, where am I putting my paper scraps here? Put those over there. I'm not just tossing them into my paper scrap bin because I'm going to try to maybe use some of them on this page. Like I said, the little strips and things, and from the tops of the scrapbooking paper. Yeah, I have all the scrapbooking paper. I have a lot of scrapbooking paper for someone who doesn't scrapbook. I'm a scrapbooking supply collector. But I do need to start using it. Yeah, it's kind of like in journals and things, and, you know, for tags and stuff like that. And stuff like this. I don't usually use like scrapbooking paper, especially like coordinating scrapbooking paper in my art journal pages or junk journal pages. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Why not? It's all really pretty. And I mean, when you buy a scrapbooking paper pad, you get like at least a couple of each design, sometimes more, way more than that. I think the dollar store ones, there's like 6 of each design or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. And I don't card make, so don't use it up that way. I don't know why. I have made cards in the past, but it's just, I don't know. It's not my thing. I prefer more more freeing art. Like more, yeah, artsy than, you know, like card making is kind of more structured. There we go. Yeah. Me, I'm just like, I want to splash all the paint and do all the messy things. I feel like card making's for like more, yeah, for cleaner artists than I am. I'm a mess maker. I want to make all the messes. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool. Doesn't that look so cool, guys? Yes. Australia, I hope I don't put you upside down. Totally gonna. I think it's like that, isn't it? Almost had Asia and Africa upside down there. Okay. So I think I'll put them like this, but let's take a look at what else I've got going here. Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to use this on like the bottom of the page. Like I was thinking like, hang on here, watch this. Kind of like a decorative little thing. Maybe the bottom and then like at that top. I was kind of thinking it would frame it in nicely, like almost like little photo corners, very cute. Trying to make myself use these pages I wouldn't necessarily use otherwise. Like something like that. I could even do that bigger, really. I wonder if bigger would look better. Look okay. How would I do bigger? Because there's... Oh, no, I just have to... Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, hang on here. I know that didn't make any sense. How would I do bigger? It's like just cut Oreo, but no, I was just thinking about like I want, hang on, I'll show you. I was thinking about the geometry of the situation. That's totally what it was too. I'm like, I don't know how that shape's going to work. Oh, wait, too far. Okay. I'm actually going to use my paper trimmer. Rare occasion. Okay, I want that. See? I have a plan. I do, honest. Okay. What was that plan? Oh, no, I'm going to cut. La. Let's see. I will cut. Yeah, it's going to come right across there. Okay, yeah. Yep. There. Because then that's the beginning of the arch. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want like half an arch. I want a full arch, but in order to do that, I got to cut it like up a certain amount. Yeah, I kind of really like that. I'm going to trim just a little bit off that on that side. And before I glue it down, I think I'm going to check and do over here too, just to make sure it looks good. Like it's not too big. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's try to cut that again. Okay. Cut up here. I'm really trying to brain here, guys. I can do math, right? Yeah. No, not really. Okay, let's cut that off. Put that over there. Look at that. Now, I'm going to mark that. Where did that pencil go? So I know right where to cut it. Okay. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Hopefully it'll all become clear. I'm just going to get rid of this page. I don't know why I still got that floating around my desk. Just drop it in the bin under my desk. Okay. Okay. There we go. Wait, are you straight. I cut that by hand, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to cut this side first. Cut it horizontally first, and then the vertical bit, because then that'll give me a straight edge. Oh, but right there. How'd I do that? Oh, did I cut that off, or was that like that? I totally just messed that up. But that's okay. That's okay. Hang on. I can just make sure something's glued over top of it. Okay, is that going to look okay? I don't even know if I like it like that, actually, because I find I kind of makes it feels like sun or something. Yeah. Maybe I can make this one a little smaller, actually. Will that look okay, I wonder? Let us try.
Let us drop the beats.
Let us turn up the beats. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. I like it a little smaller. Okay. Okay, I think so. And then I have some words that were travel words, but they also really kind of look nice with this page, with this color scheme. But I have as well these came from I don't know what magazine, and they're little cutesy written out trips about or words about traveling or phrases about traveling. Are you taking the road going to nowhere, the road going somewhere? If you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere you find yourself. Welcome to far away. That one's nice. If you don't know where you are going, any road will take you there. Lewis Carroll. And see, again, it goes really nice with that color, right? So I'm kind of thinking, okay, I'm going to glue these down. I'm going to commit to these. Don't know if I love them, but whatever. We're putting them down. Here. Got a little sticky. Rob Dirtle, you being nosy? Oh, you're in my candy drawer, my snacks drawer. Rob's in here being nosy. There. Okay. Doesn't that look really cool? That looks so cool. Rob Dirtle, I think you got the humidity a little low in here. My glue sticks don't seem to be working. My glue sticks aren't sticking. And it's the extreme one.
I will turn up the dial.
Oh, come on. Well, are we turning up the dial or turning down the dial?
Down would bring the humidity down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I've got, yeah, those.
Possibly do an amazing job organizing this room. You've got too much airflow now.
Oh, you know what? That's true. We didn't account for that. Too much airflow, too much floor space. Traveler, that's pretty. So what do you guys think? If you don't know where you're going, any road will lead you there, will take you there. You taking the road going to nowhere, the road going to somewhere. If you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere you find yourself. It's kind of cute. Welcome to Far Away. I really kind of like Welcome to Far Away, I think. Welcome to Far Away, Traveler. Ooh, let's see how it looks. What?
Banana dog.
Oh, it's better than your banana duck guy.
It's the thinker.
Yeah, but
Think about bananas.
a banana. He's thinking about bananas.
Did you show anybody that?
Dude, I did it in a haul video. That monstrosity. I think Kim liked it, but no one else said anything. It was a monstrosity. Or no, I think a couple of people did say it. That was pretty horrifying. Now we'll cut the period off.
Find the beauty in the madness. I like it. Lewis Carroll would have liked it.
You think? I don't know about Lewis Carroll, but Dr. Seuss definitely would have.
Oh, the Seuss would have loved it.
Welcome to Far Away. I like that. It's pretty. Will you stop being nosy? He's nosing in my card catalog. There is nothing in there that interests you, sir.
You left the pin in one of them.
I left a pin in one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's only a couple that have the rod left in it.
2, 3,
I might as well just take them all out. I was taking them out as I needed to, but really I might as well just take them all out. All right. Traveler. I thought it was neat that I had a bunch of words, travel related words that fit this color scheme nicely. I was like, ooh. Yeah, I can still put one of the quotes on here, actually. Oh, and I do have some other bits that I took out. Some images and things that I can use as well. As always, I took out way too much stuff. Like, you know, I got enough stuff there to do like 10 pages, I'm sure. No, actually, it's not that bad. Not that bad this time. Okay. I only gave myself what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, and then like 4 sayings. That's pretty good. That's really good for me, actually. That's really light. Okay, welcome to Far Away, Traveler. That's kind of cool. Now I will have to do something because that just blends in there. I could do it over here though. Love. Hey, can you do me a favor, Mr. Durrell? Oh, you saved me that? Look at this. Look at this man. He came in and stole a candy and saved me the wrapper. Can you do me a big favor, sir? Can you pass me the drawer marked paint markers? It should be, I think, in the second column on the right, second or third column. Yep. All right, let's see what else I got here. I got some washi. Yeah, paint pens. Thank you, love. There's my paint pen drawer. I can love you, bye. Okay, so yeah, these are the washies I got. This I thought would be really great. And I think I'd love a strip of that just right there. Before I even plan anything, it's just going to happen. Yeah, washi is something I'm trying to use because I have so much of it and I never use it. I never ever think of it. It's very rare I use washi, and I should be using it on, like, you know, all of the pages in the Trashy Junk Journal, really. Come on now. But I have a love-hate relationship with washi because it doesn't stick. A lot of brands of it, or whatever types of it, don't stick. We'll put this. Doesn't that look cute? Oh, wait. I gotta trim that. Hang on. I didn't trim this. Yeah, good enough. That should be like my channel slogan. Good enough. Come on. So since my magazine harvesting video, I've been doing all kinds of harvesting. I went over to Deb's and helped her harvest some. Because she's got a whole bunch of books, and it's like, well, you only want like images out of them, and not even all the images. She's not like me. She's not, you know, she doesn't feel inclined to keep everything. Yeah, so I went through and I harvested some books for her. So she's able to throw out, I mean, especially just the covers alone, hardcover books. Yeah, they take up a lot of room. So yeah, she's trying to free up some room in her studio. So I went over and just hung out and did some harvesting. Filled one full garbage bag. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Why do we always split the globe like that though? I mean, really it could be like this, but you never see it like that. Welcome to Faraway, traveler. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Okay. Oh, I had these little frames. These were from Kim Newberg. And I was kind of thinking like maybe I could use one of those. I don't know. Like something like that. Add a little 3D element. Like that's kind of cute. That could work. I'm going to add bulk to my book though, because look how thick these are. Those are super thick, but you know what? I could probably just peel off. Hang on. Like that is super thick. That is some chipboard, some layered chipboard. Let me see if I can just peel peel like 1 or 2 layers off. The surface layer, which is like a handmade paper, I think, by the looks of it. And then one of those layers. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Traveler. That's kind of cute, isn't it? What about like... no, I kind of like it better this way. Like that. Traveler. Welcome to Faraway. Kind of doesn't fit. Like I wish that would fit there, but... Maybe like that, something like that. Okay, and I also have, I have these girls. I have this girl from my pinup calendar. She's like waiting for a bus. It's kind of really cute. These guys fit the color scheme well. I have like, I don't think I'll do this because I have Traveler there. So as I eliminate them, I'm going to pile over there that I am going to put back in my travel folder. And then look at this little tiny zip. Little tiny, if you can see it, it's airplanes. This goes well with it. I mean, that works too. Okay. Oh, and I had this, but it's way too big, I think. Yeah, way too big. But isn't that adorable? And then I just have some little stickers that just happen to be in my travel folder. A little postcard. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, if I wanted this to stand out more, maybe I could stick it on. Do I want to stick it on the foil? I can stick it on the foil. Yeah, maybe that would work. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Yeah, the seems to have stuck good. Oop, there's way too much. Just all of a sudden I got a big blob, a big flow of it. It's good that you only need to use a little bit of the art glitter glue because, oh my God, it's expensive. And it's actually gone up in price, or at least for Canadians it has. If anybody knows a Canadian like alternative that is on par with it, with art glitter glue, I would love to know. With all the tariffs and all that crazy stuff going on right now, I would welcome, yeah, being able to buy it in Canada. Save me the, hassle. Cross-border shipping. I don't know about that gold, but I did take out some gold. Because I thought maybe I could make it work. A little bit of gold in here. Yeah, a little bit of gold would work. Let's try a little bit of this. I think this would be cute. Up here. Just here, maybe. Random. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, and it's a nice balance. It makes it symmetrical because there's gold there and it'll be gold here. Fantastic. It's a little wrinkly because it ended up with too much glue on it. I could probably wait another minute before cutting it. Oh, I didn't put the cover back on the art glitter glue. Okay, no, I'm going to let it dry a little bit more. I think this is going to be a little too much. It's a little too intense. Oh, and I used this stuff already. We can put that back. Here's my little bin. Got the idea from Messy Missy Creates to help you. Yeah, she keeps a little bin of washi tape on her desk and switches it out monthly to encourage her to use it. And I'm like, that is brilliant. And so far, I've used it like a few times this month. I mean, I know that's not a lot, but that's a lot more than I was using it. Okay. I don't think I want her because she would have been lower left, and this stuff is going in the lower left. So we'll put that over there. That's a tip, by the way. If you got a bunch of stuff like this, as you eliminate stuff, put it to the side. And also another tip, I have a bin underneath my desk. It's like a big plastic bin, and I toss that stuff in there. Well, this stuff I'm putting on the desk over there because it's going right back in my travel folder. But like random stuff like these and things like that just get tossed in that bin because then once it's just easier that way. Then once the bin gets full or I feel like it, I will sort it. Yeah, these guys too, I think, are kind of too big. If they were facing the other way, well, they could work that way, but like if they were facing that way, I think it'd be much better. You know what? I might use them anyway. Why not? Okay, there. Am I gonna use these? I don't use like die cuts like this a lot, like cartoony ones. But I mean, try to use them up. Today's a day of using supplies, using types of papers I would normally use, papers and images. That kind of day. Make myself use this stuff. So what do you guys do with scrapbooking paper? I know you card makers, you get a good use out of it, and scrapbookers, of course. I scrapbooked many years ago, but yeah, it evolved into art journaling and junk journaling, etc. So then, like, I was using it through my evolution. Like, I went from scrapbooking to art journaling and mail art. So like ATCs and inchies and things like that. I used a lot of paper then, but I mean, you only use a little tiny amount, right? It's like a baseball card size. So it's not making a big dent in the collection. That might be too. What do you think? Well, you know what? That might work, actually. Let me use the other side of this. And again, I'm taking this apart because I don't want all this extra bulk in my journal, since this is going to be a really chunky journal. She gonna be fat. No, of course this side ain't gonna separate as easy, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. Come on. Yeah, at first it was going to take off just the handmade paper, but it's like, that's probably really delicate. So how about no? Guys, that might work. That might work. Do I want to do... No. Okay. Okay, I'm sticking some of this down. I don't think I want to put that behind that. I think I want to put it in front of it. Hmm. I don't know. Jippa. No, maybe I kind of want to put it behind it. You think? Okay, you know, that's not bad. I kind of want it behind it, I think. I don't know what I want. Yeah, I think I want it behind it. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to glue this down. There, and it kind of gives you more symmetry, right? Because it's the same frame in the upper left and the lower right. Ties it all together. Okay, where did I have this? It was like right about there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use this, put this on, and I'm going to use the art glitter glue, even though it's like a thin magazine paper, because it's going on different layers. Like the frame is a bit thicker, so I want it to stick to the frame and to the paper behind it. There we go, but I don't want it to show a crease. Okay, there, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think that looks good. And these guys I will put down, then I can just use glue stick. I think these guys were from some sort of collage book, maybe. I don't really remember, but I feel like that's what they would have been from. Here. Okay. I think that's going to go right there. Yep. And this is sticker paper. Bonus. Oh, look, it is peeling off that. But you know what? I think it's stuck pretty good. It's just the edge. I just got to find a... get it started here. Because, yeah, the blue is like a thin foil. There we go. Very carefully. Okay. Boom. Shakalaka. Oh, doesn't that look good, guys? Isn't that awesome? Oh, I love it. We'll figure out Asia and Africa, how that goes. I'm just gonna stick her down here. Same thing. I think I'm really liking how this page is turning out. Even though it's, you know, not papers I would normally use. Most of them, some of them. Well, yeah, most of them. I mean, I love the map. I think that's great. But yeah, this stuff I would normally not use. It's a bit of a struggle for me. Okay. Australia. I'm pretty sure Australia goes like that. La. I don't know. And you guys are yelling at me, aren't you, right now? You're like, no, no, dummy, it goes the other way. I think it's like that. Because I think Sydney's down here, and then this is like the big... You can tell I didn't take friggin' geography, eh? Oh, wait, duh. Where's the page? Man, I'm dense. Ha, look, I had it upside down. You guys were yelling at me, I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stick it like right there. Yep. All right. I'm gonna stick this back on there so it doesn't get too dry. And let's cut this out now. I think it's dry-ish mostly by the feel of it. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm pretty tickled with this page. For papers that I'm kind of meh about. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the... That does wipe off really well. The glue on the foil. Okay, welcome to Away, Traveler. Okay. You know what? Let's see if I can do this way. I'm gonna stick this down. Try not to touch the page. There. So I know exactly where it's gonna be. Because if I just glue the frame down, I gotta make sure that, yeah, the word, because it sticks out on either side of the frame, it's longer then. I wanna make sure that it's still, you know, on the page and exactly where I want it to be. Okay, I'll bring it this way just a hair. There we go. There. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put that down. Let's do it. And I'm using art glitter glue because it's what I had in my hand. There. So stoked about this, really. That is so cool. All right, so I can fill in a couple little bits and pieces here. Do I want to? World Traveler. Ooh, these are sticky stickers. Where do I want to put this? There. Put it there. Random. Kind of don't want the red and stuff on there, so I think that might be good. I do have that, but meh. All right. Do I need any other washi tape? Maybe like there, maybe. Speaking of there, yeah, it needs to be trimmed. Kind of hard to do with this big bulk too. I mean, I could flip it over, I guess, but yeah. That would be easy. Okay. There. All right. Let's see how this looks. A little bit of this pink. Oop. Just to doll it up a little more. I could put some more gold too. Yeah, there is gold in there, but that works. But kind of like this because like it's arrows, right? So it goes with the whole travel thing. Arrows mean go, right? Yeah, I'm just kind of sticking them wherever. Add a little extra embellishment. Use up some washi tape. That is crooked. You know what? I'm going to leave it that way. It's stuck there, so if I peel it off, it ain't going to stick again, right? Stick over here. Okay. I feel like it needs another piece of pink, though. Look at that. I've got this almost used up, too. Yay. It's nice. Oh, tore. It's nice to use up washi tape. There. All right. Now, do I need some more gold? Do little gold dots. That's cute. What about little gold hearts, maybe? Maybe just little bits of them? Just little bits. Yeah. Use up that washi, use up that washi, use up that washi. And it's nice because it's a white background, so it shows through. It shows the pattern through, so it's not, it doesn't super stand out. It's just adds a few little gold hearts here and there. That one's got a little wrinkle in it. Okay. Here. Yeah, really challenged myself today with, you know, patterns I didn't even like. Yeah, I'm loving this color scheme. Like the teal blue and the coral and orange and pink. Yeah, so I don't think, no, it's a little much. I do still have this though, the little, it might be a little much. Yeah. And I still had all the little bits and pieces of the tops of the pages, but I don't need those. I think that's good. But maybe we'll come in and do a little, now I need a piece of paper. Just gonna move my glue pad. That's a little bright. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. That's way bright. This orange is so dark, I bet. Yeah. The orange isn't too bad though. I don't mind that orange. Maybe that one. I do like that one. Just taking a look here to see what I've got. If I've got any kind of lighter colors. I don't think I do, but yeah, this is just kind of a big, like it's one of my card catalog drawers. I'm like, just my paint markers in there, just tossed all in there, willy-nilly. I have my Poscas. Yeah, those I might use actually. This is kind of nice. The tan. No. It's a very bright yellow. I do like that yellow. Okay. I'm going to go around these guys with that yellow. And again, they're just loosely cut around kind of thing. Like I left a little border around them, just like a sticker. So I'm just going to kind of go around that. Don't have to go around them exactly. Super precision. Yeah, I like the artwork of this. It's really cute. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'll probably add a second coat too, but for now it's pretty good. The sticker's not stuck down completely, and it was super sticky. As soon as I took it off the paper, I was like, ooh, these are good stickers, but apparently not. Okay. Do I want to go over the Welcome to Far Away, or do I want to do that in a different color? Like, I kind of super love that one, but maybe the yellow makes most sense. Oh, that pink is not the same pink. Yeah, let's do it in the yellow. And this one I cut a little more intricately, so I'm gonna... And this marker tip is like really, really fat, so it is not a precision paint marker. So yeah, this just kind of makes it pop off the page, right? Like those guys, they super blended in. I can't believe I like this even with the with this stuff, the words. I have always hated word scrapbooking paper, like the kind with all over words. It's like, I don't know, I've always found it a challenge to use, and most of the time I don't like the look of it. This I like though, because it's different fonts and different colors, so I really didn't mind it. But I was like, yeah, where am I going to use this? But that's why I challenged myself today. You know what? Put it in the background. Okay, I think this is gonna look okay. I go around the frame. Okay, look at that. What do you guys think? I think that brought it all together really nicely, right? Maybe? I feel like it does need a little something else though. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna keep the yellow one out because I'll probably want to do a second coat because it is a little transparent. Do I want to do the blue? Maybe orange would be better actually to go with the yellow. And these are my sparkly Poscas. Just blobbed. My metallics. Oh wait, if I'm gonna go around there, I've got to go around this one too, because it's gonna look odd. Right. Yeah, helps it pop off the page. And I guess I could go around the continents too, but I don't know, I feel like that might be a little much. I mean, because they already stand out. They're like the focal point. Yeah, okay. So if I did those two, it would kind of just blend back in with these, or they'd blend back in. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but whatever. I'm in now, so like it or not, I'm doing it. I suppose though, yeah, if I find it a bit much, when I go over it with the yellow, I may not go over it with the yellow actually, but if I did find it a bit not much, I could go over it with the yellow and tone the orange down. It would still show through because the yellow is pretty transparent. But it would tone it down, not so dark. Okay, that's not bad. That's okay. I'll do it again here, and then I'll flip it over. I'm doing that one last because I just did it right, so it's drying. I don't know if that would make a difference though, because I mean, I'm using this is a paint marker too, so even if that one's wet, it shouldn't affect this one. This is going down wet too. But just in case, you never know. Mixed media can be tricky sometimes. Some, you know, there's some pens and things you can't use on top of paints or certain papers or whatever. It's definitely like a science. Just as much science as art. Okay. Come on. I don't have the steadiest hand. That's why I usually do my lines all wobbly and messy, because I can't do them straight. There you go, my dirty little secret. If I practiced, I would get better, but I don't. Like when I did a face painting gig a couple months ago, yeah, that was terrible. My brush work is absolutely atrocious. Keeping my lines, you know, controlling my line thickness and things. Yeah, with the paintbrush. It was scurry. I don't know. Rob must have turned the garden sprinkler on, I think. Sorry if you can hear the pump running, our water pump. And you knew I was recording too. You guys heard. He was in here. Mr. Dirtle. I can't wait. I'm going to, start or continue journaling our Newfoundland trip. I'm just going to, I've got everything in one of those scrapbooking storages, the Iris totes there, scrapbooking storage, and I just have to print out some pictures. I was trying to do it on the fly, but I only kept up with, like, I don't know, like 2 days, because, yeah, it's a bit much to journal on the fly, and I want to keep, you know, keep track of everything kind of thing, so it's not like, write all the little stories and things. Just gonna burnish this down a little bit. Okay. There, that added. That worked. What do you guys think? I think I super love this. I do. It's nice to use up some scrapbooking paper and use up some ephemera. Yeah. Yay. All right, so that's it. My first page, or technically 2 pages, in this Trashy Junk Journal. Yay! And there's like a million more to go. So I've tried to only have this one going on, and then, yeah, this one. So like a large one and a small one. And this one I've gone through and glued some backgrounds in. I was sitting down last week, I think it was, and I just had a box of background bits in front of me. So I just started sticking them down. Yeah. So those are all ready to go when I want to make something. All right. So that is it. I'm calling this done. All right. So thanks for watching. And yeah, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this video. Great. Take care. Bye.